The Sand Wraith of Darfur. Folklore story. In the war-ravaged lands of Darfur, a chilling tale emerged from the depths of conflict and suffering. Whispers spread of a terrifying entity born from the anguish of countless victims, the Sand Wraith. This spirit of vengeance manifested as a swirling sandstorm with piercing red eyes, seeking out those who had committed atrocities against the innocent. Its very presence struck fear into the hearts of the guilty, for they knew judgment was at hand. One fateful night, a notorious warlord, his hands stained with the blood of many, journeyed across the unforgiving desert. As his caravan trudged through the shifting sands, an ominous stillness fell over the land. Without warning, a furious sandstorm materialized from thin air, engulfing the travelers in a maelstrom of howling winds and stinging grit. The warlord's men, cowering in fear, heard his blood-curdling screams pierce through the roaring tempest. When the storm subsided as suddenly as it had appeared, they frantically searched for their leader. But he had vanished without a trace, as if swallowed by the desert itself. All that remained were his weapons, twisted and melted beyond recognition, as though subjected to an otherworldly inferno. The sand around them bore no footprints, no sign of struggle, only an eerie, perfect smoothness. Since that night, tales of similar occurrences have spread throughout Darfur. Those known to have blood on their hands, from corrupt officials to brutal militia leaders, have disappeared during inexplicable localized sandstorms. Some say the Sand Wraith continues its relentless quest for justice, while others see it as a manifestation of guilt, haunting those who have inflicted suffering upon others. In a land torn apart by conflict, where justice often seems out of reach, the legend of the Sand Wraith serves as both a warning and a glimmer of hope. It reminds the people of Darfur that even in the darkest times, the scales of justice may yet be balanced, if not by the hands of men, then by the very elements of the earth itself. As the sands of time continue to shift, the Sand Wraith remains vigilant, a spectral guardian born from the collective pain of a people, ever ready to mete out its own brand of desert justice to those who dare to sow the seeds of violence and despair.